Good morning to all of you from Mawlynnong, or rather Rivai, the actual village where the living root bridge is of Mawlynnong. It's about 2 kilometers away from the main village. I did not think it's a bad spot. It's actually quite a decent spot to spend some good time here. Mawlynnong was a nice, pleasing experience for me. I had this placed on my list since the last 10-12 years, back when it was really a village in all bare means. Today there are a lot more pakka houses, as we call them, brick and mortar shops and houses and restaurants and all that stuff around, but I think it still has that essential feel of a nice laid back village. So I'm happy to have ticked off another one of these places that I added on my list long back when I was just starting to travel and make a list of all the places I wanted to be at and see. So today's destination happens to be in Sohra. Sohra is what people call it here. Cherrapunji is how you guys might know at that place. We're gonna try and find a place where there's not a lot of people but only us. Again, we haven't booked anything. We are planning to stay there again at a homestay for a couple of days at the very least, because there's a lot to do around Sohra. We have a sight of the distant mountains after quite a while. This is where we hit the main highway, and for the next 35 kilometers, as the maps suggest, we stay on this. This is the state of Asian Highway number 2, as the navigation shows me. We've got gravel, we've got sand, we've got everything but a road. We've just had breakfast here in Peninsula or Peninsula. It's a huge city, this. The biggest culture shock that I've had here is probably the fact that the locals in Meghalaya eat puri and chole more than us North Indians do, probably. What a funny thing. The amount of puris that these guys have for breakfast is crazy. There's just two options that I've seen here for breakfast. Either you're gonna have a puri chole or a chane, whatever you call it, or you're gonna have a bread omelette. Or the third option, which is as local as you can get, is some rice and pork, or rice and chicken, or rice and some veg curry, which essentially is what they have for dinner. What a crazy fact. I never knew this about Meghalaya. I thought they'd be having all kinds of thukpas and momos and all kinds of mountainous food that we guys yearn for, but no, these guys are having chole puris in the morning, and a lot of samosas as well. They call them singhadas here, as they do in West Bengal. Now I move ahead. Not a blip of cloud in the sky, so we're expecting clear weather, as we were. But these beautiful golden hues of December and January here in Meghalaya. Extend all the way. Such a beautiful sight this. Oh, what a crazy ass view this is. I never knew we were this high up in altitude. Oof. Look at that drop. The drop on the left and these boulders on the right don't make for a very comfortable ride through this narrow road. I don't know where to keep my eyes fixated. What a spot. From one view to another. Isn't this a view as well? What a ride this is. What a beautiful, beautiful ride. We've just taken a diversion away from the main highway. I don't know what kind of a diversion this is, but it's surely not the main road. Look at the size of this road. The bloody Omni is struggling to get on it. It's as beautiful as any, this road. This local's chilling here, I guess. I think today's ride has got to be up there among the very best of this series. It just has to be. I haven't had the best of the roads today, but I have had one of the best sceneries around me. What a beautiful, beautiful ride. It's not the easiest, it's a little bit challenging because of how narrow some sections of the road have been and how some major sections of the road don't even exist. But it's doable for sure. If you're an intermediate rider, you can always ride slow, get your feet on the ground. You can always pass through it for sure. All the little villages here are just so beautiful. I mean, look at this. Where do you even plan to stay? Where do you even plan to stop and admire the views? This village here is called Mawlynnong village. It's about 22 kilometers of Sohra or Cherrapunji. What an unbelievable road. What an unbelievable road. Looks like I'm riding in Tibet. Luckily, the first place that we looked for and we planned to check out, we found a place here. Right next to a petrol pump. Now that's convenient. We've just checked in here at, by the way, hostel, which was conveniently all free for us to take. You're paying about $1,000 a day. It's a nice, beautiful little place. Just 2 rooms, small rooms, just like this. It's a nice little place. There's some books. There's a table. There's a nice bed. Like a nice cabin feel to it, and the view outside looks a little bit like this. Yeah, we've just checked in here. We'll freshen up. We'll probably head out then. We'll see a few places that we've planned to explore in our time here. I still have the camera attached to the helmet, so I'm just trying to move my helmet around a little bit. But yeah, it's a scenic place, this Sohra, Cherrapunji, as you know it. It's a beautiful place, and the ride here was just out of this world. I think one of the best rides of this entire trip. I think the best one yet. Very scenic, small roads, narrow roads, but it's a beautiful ride nonetheless, if done during the day, that is. Yeah, that's the plan. We'll freshen up and we'll head out, and I think we'll see you back on the road, exploring a place here or there. Yeah.